It's finally time. We unbox the $400 D.Va statue. Now, I already know what you're thinking. Dang, bro, you whack, you're still wearing that D.Va onesie? Yep. But another thing is that you're probably saying, this isn't actually $400, is it, bro, you whack? And don't worry, I didn't pay $400 for it. I paid $700 for it. Please like the video so I can eat. Some of you guys might have seen unboxings of this D.Va statue, and never in 1,000 years did I think that I was actually gonna be a big enough version to be able to own one of these, but dreams become a reality. So just like all Overwatch statue unboxings, let's start off with the front, which is the exact same as all the Series 1 models, where we have the Overwatch logo, except here, it's bigger than some of the bases. Let me show you. Here's the Mercy statue, which I did an unboxing earlier this year, but you can see that it doesn't even fit the circle, the inner circle of the logo. It's ages 15 plus because they know what kind of people are buying this. Oh, they know. Trust me. Then we also have the Overwatch child logo with D.Va at the bottom right-hand corner, in case you didn't know whose statue this was. But in case you guys are wondering why this pink box is so ginormous, it's because it not only has the D.Va statue, but also her mech! Yeah, this statue not only houses baby D.Va, everyone's favorite little gremlin gamer girl, but also the mech that she pilots, and she's seen doing the little victory pose that we can actually equip in-game. D.Va, aka Hana Song, is 19 years old, and she was the youngest Overwatch hero that was until Iliari came along, where she was 18 years old. The lore of age is so weird, but I'm pretty sure she's like 24 or something. Her occupation is a mech pilot because she got enlisted by being a pro gamer, because when you have pro gamer skills, you get drafted. She is from Busan, South Korea, and her affiliation is the Mobile Exo Force of the Korean Army, aka Mecha. Then we got the Overwatch logo right there, and then we see I play to win. Every box has their little catchphrase, and then we see her little face spray on the side. Let's unbox this Overwatch statue finally, because I'm excited for this. This has been in my room for months now. Now, I gotta be oh so careful. Actually, do you want to help me? Come here. All right, we got a helper that's actually gonna help me this time. Psych! Every time! You know, funny enough, this is the same table that I unboxed the Mei statue, and then soon enough, the Genji, Reaper, Tracer, Hanzo, all the virgin-filled statues, and now, the final one for the collection. This is the last one that I needed. Here we see on the flaps, we see the mecha little fusion cannons, and we see the bunny blast. I actually don't know if the bunny blaster gets included, but instructions are included. You won't need those. How do I do this, man? I can just kind of give birth to it upside down. I can just kind of, Nope, I think I just gotta do it on the ground. And there she is. Oh, she's so heavy. Now, I don't know how she's set up in this styrofoam box, but I'm just gonna tear her open. This is the 400, where I paid $700 for it. D.Va statue, she is literally, oh, she's about to fall. I can't do a cute little unveil unboxing. Maybe I can. I gotta be very careful. Oh my God, that's so heavy. Let's just set you down right here on the ground. And then, here is the mecha legs. This looks so weird without them attached to one another. Hey, yo, why is she kind of thick though? But the back has the base, and what I'm guessing is baby D.Va herself. Oh, baby, that's big. Pause. It's actually on the... Let's just get you out of here. Oh, nothing's broken. I don't think anything's broken. Okay. While we set this up, I'm gonna take a minute to breathe and also cry. Great. Hopefully you enjoyed the message from today's sponsor, depression. But now that everything is settled, let's get a close-up shot and let's build this D.Va statue. So the Overwatch base that I'm sure everyone's familiar with, and if you weren't familiar with, here's a replay of it. This is the biggest base statue, I think even bigger than the Doomfist statue that I unboxed a while back, but it's the same as all the other ones with the Overwatch logo, but if we turn on the other side, it has a silhouette of D.Va doing her little sassy gamer girl pose. I'm not gonna use the instructions. I'm just gonna use my pure gamer knowledge to try to assemble this, because how hard could it really be?
Careful, SpongeBob! Careful, SpongeBob! Careful, SpongeBob!
All right. The first piece is in. Enough goofing around. Let's put oh, this thing is so heavy. This should be a lot easier. You just kind of slide this one into the hole and, oh, Is that it? I don't know why, but it's off-centered. Like the Overwatch logo is centered, but the mecha itself is not. It's a lot smaller than what I thought it was gonna be, because when you have this big giant pink box where even on the floor it's taller than the mecha, you're kind of expecting a giant robot where you can sit in it. And probably say to yourself, well, doesn't she have like antennas? Ah, this is a 1-for-1 replica statue, and they're right here. We just place some, oh, they got little magnetics that just kind of sucks it up. Listen to this. Then we got the twin robo cannons, which is supposed to mimic this part of the mech. We put one right there and another right there. Well, that's starting to look more and more like the pink blob that eats all of our soldier bullets and casts the ults in game. But what about the Joy-Cons? What D.Va uses to shatter all of our dreams? They're right here. Let me show you up close, because originally I thought this would have been part of the cockpit, but they're just identical Joy-Cons, where normally I'd be rocking the gold camo for this because I got the gold Joy-Cons. They go right here in the front underneath the cockpit, but okay, that's the left, I guess. That is picture perfect-esque. Come on now, that's pretty cool, but this isn't a D.Va statue without D.Va herself. For all the weirdos out there that want a close-up shot, i.e. me, here she is in all of her Overwatch 1 skin glory with her original jumpsuit, her original hair and headset, still looking good as ever. Probably wondering, well, why is she sitting as if she's floating in the air? Well, that's because she sits right, where do you sit? Where there's a hole in her fusion cannon where she just sits nice and pretty right there. That's so cool! This is why I love Overwatch statues, is to get the action poses like this. But in real life, this is real. D.Va's not real, unfortunately. Unfortunately. Come on now, you gotta admit this is pretty good. Actually, no, I'm gonna let the statue speak for itself. Cue a 15-second B-roll montage. The first thing I noticed are all the sponsors in just such high quality detail. We got the fighting logo, which I think that's a fighting game that you can see in the Hanamura arcade. But then on both sides of the wings, we have the APM TV, which is supposed to be like Twitch TV. And then on the, oh, this is so heavy. On the other wing is the Mecha Squad logo. But moving on to the back, pause, you can see the that this mech has. Everyone's gonna be talking about D.Va, but now look at this, look at the thighs, look at how thick this mecha is. And then going back to the front, we got the dual fusion cans that's controlled by the Joy-Cons, which I kind of forget are outside of the actual mech, which is a good design. Like, this is supposed to mimic like a tank or a jet of some sort. Could you imagine flying in the air and having your hands exposed? They'd be frozen off. But something else that you also notice with this statue, which I'll get close-up shots of this as well, is that she lays down flat in her mech. She doesn't sit down like an actual pilot in a tank or a jet fighter. No, she lays down on her tummy and she shoots her Joy-Con. You got this 19-year-old girl laying down and going with her arms exposed. Like, South Korea do better. No wonder y'all almost get attacked by the Guishan army. But then the D.Va figure itself, it's just so cute. I love the fact that they have her sitting on an arm of her mecha, because they could have easily just given her a simple little pose like they did with all the other heroes. But no, they decided to include this big giant pink blob mech and have her sitting on the arm of it. And just to give you a size comparison, here's the first statue I unboxed, which is the Mei statue. And I think the mech is actually double the size of Mei if you count the little antennas, but D.Va herself is just a smidge smaller. If D.Va just extends her legs, I'm pretty sure she'd be taller than Mei, which is just so funny to me. But I feel like you really get your money's worth compared to like the Junker Queen statue, which, another size comparison, this is the $1,000 Junker Queen statue, which if you haven't seen that unboxing, I'll include it. I don't know where the top right-hand corner is. The D.Va statue is obviously bigger than the Junker Queen statue, but the Junker Queen statue costs double, more than double than the D.Va statue. And I don't understand the pricing of it. Let's just sit down next to it. This is so funny to me. Don't talk to me or my daughter ever again. I just gotta hold you like a baby. You ain't never experienced happiness until you're able to cradle a D.Va statue. Hot gamer boys and e-girls everywhere, I wanna thank you for being able to let me cradle the D.Va statue, but also being able to unbox all of these Overwatch 1 statues. When I originally unboxed the first Mei statue, I didn't think I was gonna amass any more than just the Mei statue. But just like the Funko Pops, addiction does something to you. Ah! But until they make a Kuriko statue, I love you guys. Thank you guys for watching. More Overwatch 2 videos to come, and bye.